to a new vlog. It's Monday. I'm working from home today because I've got stuff that I need to go do for school, but well within my work day. But I need to go make some coffee and have my coffee. I haven't had my coffee today. We're supposed to have started the book club read for Where Sleeping Girls Lie. So I think with that said, I'm gonna add this book to my TBR. The book club read along actually started on the 17th of August. So maybe I can catch up. This was not on my TBR because obviously I set up my TBR. Ooh, what is going on? Look at that. Can you read that? It just says I'm sorry, I'm sorry, I'm sorry, I'm sorry, I'm sorry, like repeatedly. What? Okay. Never mind what I just said. I just said that this is not part of my TBR, so I wasn't planning on like reading it now, but I'm curious. I am curious as to what is going on in that book. So I guess we're reading this week. Let me see what I've got on my Kindle. I still have a little rot on my Kindle, but I feel like I might return it because I haven't started it, and I kind of want to close off books that I've got open, which they're a lot. Okay, they are a lot of them, and I don't want to open another one. And I've been borrowing more books from the library. My goodness, I've got a serious problem. Where's that book that I need to finish A Cruel Twist of Fate. Okay, I'm like 65% in, so I'm gonna open that on my Kindle so that I'm being forced to read this one. This is the book that I get forced to read. I need to finish this book. It's not a bad book. I'm over committing myself to too many things. So I've got these two that I want to read, and then for my fantasy pick for the week, I want to open Throne of the Fallen. I did start the audiobook a little bit and I had to pause because I'm like, wait, I need to follow along with the actual book. I am still listening to the audiobook of A Queen This Fierce and Deadly by Stacia Stark. I have 3 hours and 20 minutes left, so I know that I'll finish it this week. So I'm 71% in. So currently I'm prioritizing this book as my main fantasy, or rather even my main book to listen to, because I was even saying to Vuvu that I can't stop thinking about this book, so I need to make sure that I go and read and finish it. Okay, my phone is ringing. I'll catch up with you guys later.
I'm ready to fly, no drugs. Pull up. If I'm on your mind, pull up above. When you come silent in us, I am baptized, I am alive again. Give me new life, take me to heaven. When it feels right, that's that ascension. Never go back to where we before you forgot my worth. Your love for me feels like a rebirth. I don't wanna lose this high, wouldn't wanna lose this high. I just wanna make me yours, I just wanna make you mine. Before you forgot my worth.
Good morning. We've got a cup of coffee in here. This cup I got from Bargain Books a while back when I got the opportunity to like work with them. They sent me a book box that one time and it was great. But they never sent me anything after that. But they also sent me this cup that says keep calm and carry on reading. Oh, it's, I mean, it encapsulates everything I would love to be doing right now. I wanted to show you guys what I decided to continue with reading this week. I've been kind of like back and forth, not knowing what to read, what to do. So been like all over the place with my reading, but also it's because I needed to finish a Kingdom of Lies series, guys. It had me like in a chokehold and I could not pick up anything else, but also I really just wanted to finish it. So I did finish it not yesterday, the day before. I finished it on Tuesday because today's Thursday. I finished it on Tuesday and I gave it a 4.75 stars, I believe, on my story graph. It is a good time. Like, I don't have, like, it's there's 4 books in the series. None of the books got less than 4-star rating from me, and I solely listened to it on audio via Everand. It's just so good. And after finishing it, I'm already like looking at other similar series that I've saved on my Everand, but I'm not going to get tempted. Okay, I'm not getting tempted to start those series because I'm just gonna be, it's gonna be a bad time. I need to really get into my physical reading. We've got reading sprints this weekend, so I need to put up the post for that to announce the reading sprints. So I'm planning on reading a couple, well, I've got 2 books right here that I actually want to read, but it depends how far I get with this one. I will probably start with reading this book, but also I need to do a couple of things during the reading sprints. I don't know if I don't think I'll get as much reading as I would have loved because I need to do some studying as well. I need to study, like I need to buckle down and study. I've told myself that I need to spend 5 hours in the week studying, and my idea was that every day, Monday to Friday, I need to spend an hour studying, but it is Thursday and I haven't studied this week, so I need to catch up to that time. So if I don't get, I need to try and push for an hour today and then maybe push for an hour tomorrow. And just hold on, I need to quickly approve something. Yeah, but so I want to make sure that I do my hour today. I need to make sure that I do my hour tomorrow. Then I'm only there for 3 hours and I can spread that out throughout the week. So it means that during the reading sprints, I'm starting, so I've got the Friday session. So in my session, I'm gonna take up at least 1 hour for studying. But outside of that, we moving next week. There is literally like 1 week left. Literally 7 days from now, we are going to be in the process of moving to our new place. I am really excited, but at the same time, I'm not stressed out, but I know there are like a lot of things that we still need to pack. So we need to get some packing done in between this weekend. So it's a lot of things happening. This is literally the last weekend we're gonna have in this here apartment. So yeah, we've got a lot of things going on. But in terms of reading, I started The Stone Sky by N.K. Jemisin. Yesterday I restarted the audiobook. I did start it like a week ago, but then I paused it because I was still busy with Kingdom of Lies. So I restarted the audiobook yesterday. I want to see, I'm probably like on page 40 or something like that. This is the kind of book that needs you to have your brain on when reading it. So I can't listen to the audiobook like when I'm working, because then I need something that is like does not need my brain to be like catching every detail. So I have to physically read this, or when I'm driving I can listen to it, because I'm doing kind of like a brain off, or even though driving is not really a brain off activity, but you understand what I mean. When I'm driving, I can listen to it. When I'm working, I cannot listen to it. So I'm not going to be listening to this one when I'm working. But I only read 40 pages of it, and I'm just like, I'm excited. I'm excited to see where N.K. Jemisin is going to take the story. This is the last book in the Broken Earth trilogy, and it is a fantasy sci-fi series about the world ending, allegedly for the last time. And we're following a female main character who, in the beginning of book 1, she's at work. She comes home to find that her little boy has been murdered by her husband, and this same husband took her teenage daughter and ran away with her. So it's a story of revenge. It's a story of like trying to find this missing child. And in this story, we've got people with magical abilities that, if you're found to have these magical abilities, you are executed, you are hunted down. So people tend to hide. So she has been hiding her magical abilities for a while, and her children inherited these magical abilities. So she's been teaching them to kind of like hide their magical abilities. But then the father found out that the young boy has magic, and because of that, that's the reason why he killed him. But because the daughter is his favorite, he decided to like run away with her, and I guess in his mind he's still trying to figure out what to do. So this is kind of like the premise of the story, but it's a lot of things that happen here. The magic system is very intricate, the writing is very intricate. Like, it's not something that's very easy to like just sit and gobble down. I feel like you take your time with this one, and I feel like maybe that is the intention from N.K. Jemisin. And I just love the opening line, right, of this book. Let me find, where's book 1? Oh, where's the first book in the series? Where did I put it? You would think that because I set up my books in alphabetical order, it would be easy to find. But here's We Became the Stars. We became the city we became. But why can't I find the one that I'm actually looking for? Have I? Oh, there we go. Yeah, guys, it's 4 o'clock. I should be finishing up with my day. I'm so tired. It's been a long day. My house has been busy. I don't even know the last thing I said. Oh, I think I was trying to talk about the books that I'm reading this week. I'm reading The Stone Sky by N.K. Jemisin, which is the 3rd book in the series, and I think I was trying to read to you guys the first sentence in each book to see how this author writes and how we ending this book. Okay, I've heard really good things about book 3 as well, but this whole series is like a 5-star series for me. I read this one the first time, gave it 4.75 stars. Second time I gave it 5 stars. I read the second one, I gave it 4.75 stars because I did mention that I know there's things that I left behind that I need to go back and fetch, okay, for that extra 0.25 star rating. And I can feel here by The Stone Sky that we're getting there to 5 stars, but it's just the way that she writes. Okay, so this is the first page, but this is actually not what I want to read to you, but this is also interesting. So it says, this is what you must remember: the ending of one story is just the beginning of another. This has happened before, after all. People die, old orders pass, new societies are born. When we say the world has ended, it's actually a lie, because the planet is just fine. But this is the way the world ends. This is the way the world ends. This is the way the world ends for the last time. And the first chapter, let me just go there. So in the prologue, it says you are here, because the other thing that makes this story and writing a little bit more complex is because we also have a character told in second person. So it's like you, and it took me a while in book 1 to get used to it and to like get used to reading you are whoever. and not knowing who the you is. But I think after a while you get used to it, and this has been my first experience as well, reading from second person. So it says, you are here. Let's start with the end of the world, why don't we? Get it over with and move on to more interesting things. Like, that's not even the interesting part, that the world is ending. That is not, and she's right. Like, thinking about the story now in hindsight, you think the world is ending. That's such a big thing. You've got a catastrophe that happens right in the beginning of the book, and you're thinking that's the biggest thing that happens in the book, and it's not. It is not. There's so much more that this story and book offers, that it's crazy. Okay, and then we get to book 3, and this series has like won so many accolades. Like, guys, this author is really good. Like, they're one of my favorites. I can't wait to get to The City We Became. I got book 1 and I want to get book 2. Want to go. So this one, so it's also prologue, and it says, me when I was I. Do you understand when I'm like, the writing is also a little bit like, you can't read this book with a sleepy brain. Like, you need to be awake, you need to be here. Okay, you need to be here when you read this book. So it's like, me when I was I. Basically, for me, it's like going back to the real you, and you don't know who they're talking about until they get to somewhere kind of like in the middle of this prologue, and you realize why she said these words, because this character has changed so much over time that we needed to go back to who they were in the beginning of time. Okay, and it says, time grows short, my love. Let's end with the beginning of the world, shall we? Yes, we shall. So in book 1, we started with the end of the world. In book 3, we are ending with the beginning of the world. And I'm just like, I love this wordplay. I love this wordplay. So absolutely love this series. This is a library copy. I need to buy book 2 and 3 for myself. I wonder if there's special editions. There's probably special editions of the BookMas trilogy. Hey, I would definitely spend my money on it. I would definitely spend my money on some beautiful hardcovers and have the paperbacks as the books that I will read and reread over and over again. But yeah, this is what I'm reading this week. Audiobook wise, I haven't yet decided, but I'm thinking that I want a short thriller. There is one that I have picked out that I've got my eye on. It's on Everend. It's called This Is How We End Things, and it's written by R.J. Jacobs, and it's narrated by Chelsea Stevens. So I'm just going to read a little bit of the synopsis. I just read a portion where they talked about psychological thrillers. Those are my favorite type of thrillers, and every time I see psychological thriller, I'm immediately like intrigued. I don't even care what else is happening in the story. So it says, Riley Sager meets If We Were Villains in a compelling new psychological thriller by R.J. Jacobs, following a tight-knit group of graduate students studying the psychology of lying. Amanga, lying, maka. When one of them is discovered dead after an experiment, everything the group thought they knew about deception crumbles. So this is, I don't even want to read any further because this sounds very, very interesting to me. I also have the audiobook of Where Sleeping Girls Lie, which is the Penguin YA book club book for the month of August, but I think that I'm adding this book to my sprint weekend TBR. So the first book I'm prioritizing will be The Stone Sky, and then I'll have Where Sleeping Girls Lie. I think with this one, I do have the audiobook, but the accent of the narrator, they're British, and I'm losing some words. And I'm like, nope, I need to read this with my eyes, but it reads really nicely with the eyes as well. It looks like something that's going to be very quick to read. I did start it the other day. I've got my tabs here to use when I need to. I only got to like page 30. We're following a main character by the name of what's her name? Shade. We're following Shade, who is recently, like, she's starting a new school. It's a boarding school, and we find that Sade's parents have passed on. So her mom died when she was much younger, and then her dad died about a month ago, and she inherited his millions, and she's been homeschooled all her life, and she sees this as an opportunity to go out and quote unquote be free. So she enrolls herself into this very prestigious boarding school, and it's her first day, and she's a month late, and she has to explain why she's a month late. And yeah, she just met somebody, but she keeps getting flashes of another girl who drowned. We don't know who this person is. We don't know the circumstances of the drowning. We just know that she, somewhere, somehow, she was involved, and I'm interested to find out where this is gonna go. Farida does like a school setting in Hawaii thrillers, but I love her writing. I really enjoyed Ace of Spades, so I really have high hopes and expectations for this one. And then if I do manage to get through both of those books, I also have Throne of the Fallen by Carrie Maniscalco. I sampled the audiobook of this one, and it features like seven demon kings, and I'm just like, I think this is gonna be interesting. And there's love, there's romance in here as well, so I'm looking forward to that. I need to go check on the pats. But yeah, that's what I plan on reading for the reading sprints. I still have A Cruel Twist of Fate on my Kindle, which I haven't touched in like a couple of weeks, but I just want to get through some physical books, and we'll see how it goes. My TBR for the weekend could always change, and because also we've got a lot of packing to do, I think I might be heavily reliant on the audiobooks, so we'll see how it goes. But yeah, I'm gonna continue working, and I want to go to gym later. Is there a class today? I think the Pilates class was yesterday. Let me see if there's a class today. Like, normally if I have to attend a gym class, I prefer like the yoga, I prefer the Pilates. I'm not really into jumping up and down. Yeah, they don't have anything that I want. They've got HIIT. I'm not into that. I don't like I'm the kind of person at gym, I don't like to be pushed by somebody else. I can push myself. I know how to motivate myself in the gym. I know what I need to do in the gym, and I know what I need to work on in the gym, right? I don't like to feel pressure from other people, and I feel like class settings and group settings normally give like that sense, and I don't like it. But yeah, they've got HIIT. Cycling is not my thing. Pump It Abs, no. Power box, no. Pump It Abs. I think I'm just gonna go just to have a session. But also I'm kind of like, I'm feeling lazy, so I wanted a class. I wanted a yoga. Maybe I can go to the yoga room and follow one of these, because I'm on the Planet Fitness app, by the way, and on here as well you can get like some workout programs. So see, there's yoga, there's Pilates. So there's a 30-minute Pilates. There we go. Or I can just look for a session with Move with Nicole. I feel like I'm probably gonna do that. Because I wanna, yeah, I'll probably do like a 10-minute run on the treadmill, and then go to the yoga room to do a 30-minute like Pilates workout, and then I will do an 8-minute ab workout that I saw on YouTube, and maybe like a 5 to 10 minute meditation session. That sounds good, actually. I think that's what I'm gonna do. But yeah, let me finish my work day, and then I can be able to make it to gym at 6 today. All right, okay. See you guys later. I need to fix my nail. It came out. I actually need to like refresh my whole nail set this weekend. I feel like I want to do a red. It's either I do a red or I do nude, and I think I've gotten better at my application of the acrylic. Like, I did it, like I tried myself out, and my, what do you call it, my the acrylic bean, or whatever the thing is, It was so perfect. It was so I've been watching lots of videos on YouTube, and the first time was a disaster, you guys. I think I shared in my previous vlog like a video of me doing it. It was a disaster. Okay, it was a disaster. But I'm thinking that if I have enough time, I want to remove these ones and then sculpture my nails. I love them, and I'm very happy with me doing them at home. If I'd gone to the salon, they would have broken like within the first 2 weeks, and I would have needed to refresh, and I didn't have the equipment at that time. But now, because I've started to invest in getting the right equipment, I still need a few things to add to the house for my nail kit, but I feel confident. And also my hair needs a change, but I've got a bookish event next week that I'm attending, and the theme is African elegant chic, or I don't know what would they say it. Okay, I need to figure out something in my closet, but because of that, I want to wear a duke. Okay, what is African if you can't duke it? I want to wear a duke, but the best way that a duke sits on my head is when I have braids. So I wanted to take the braids off this weekend, which means I can't, because I need them up. I need them for the weight for the weight. But I've enjoyed these braids. This is the longest I've kept braids. I think I've had these now for 5 weeks, so if I keep them until next week, it will be about 6 weeks. And I like the color. I've really been enjoying this color as well. You guys know I usually just like, I go for black, and that's on that. But I've really liked and enjoyed this color, and I would definitely repeat. But yeah, ciao. I'll see you later. I need to finish editing my video as well today. I've got so many things, and I feel like this. I think this is why I'm also talking so fast. Okay, husa. I need to husa. Hello, you guys. It is sprint weekend. We are currently sprinting on Nonplease channel, and I am listening to the audiobook of The Stone Sky by N.K. Jemisin. I'm mostly listening to the audiobook because I'm busy with a macrame project that I want to start, but I've got 3 hours and 44 minutes remaining of my audiobook, and it's going really well. It's going really well, and I'm kind of like worried because I don't know where the story is gonna go, how the story is gonna end, because essentially this is a last book in a series, and we've got Nasun and Esun on different paths but to the same destination, and one of them is trying to save the earth while the other one is trying to destroy it. I'm not gonna say who's who, but everybody has their reasons for doing this, and now it's just like, what is going to happen? How is the story going to end? Like, I have no idea. And I like that we're getting a lot of the history on the stone people, because for the last 2 books you know who these people are, you know what they can do, but you don't know where they come from, you don't know how anything they do works and why they are the way they are. So we kind of like going back in time to when the world was created, as the book mentions it, and seeing where these people came from and what is their purpose in this world. So yeah, it's very interesting stuff. Like, I definitely know that this is a series that I am going to be rereading probably multiple times as well, because I find it like very interesting. So yeah, so far it's going good. I want to make sure that I finish it today, but I have a lot of admin stuff that I'm doing around the house, including like packing, because we are moving out next week. So I have to rely a lot on audiobooks this weekend, otherwise I'll get nothing done. And then the new week is gonna come and I'm gonna be stressed out of my mind, and yeah, I don't want that. So I want to try and make sure that I do as much as I can do so that I'm not under like a lot of pressure come the new week. So yeah, my daughter went to spend the weekend at her cousin's place, and yeah, they're gonna chill. So it's just me and my husband, which is good. That we can get some us time, and she can be with people her own age for a bit. So everybody wins. But yeah, I'm going to attempt to make a basket for my plants, because I'm a plant mom and we love this journey that I'm on. And I mean, even you love it. You love it. So yeah, I've been wanting to do this for a very long time, but I didn't. Did I choose the thin one? I probably should have chosen the thicker ones, hey? I'm just realizing now, and I've already cut a few of them, so this is the size difference. It means that it's gonna take me longer to get to where I'm finishing. My husband is busy playing in the background, so that's why there's noise. But I'll try to come back a few times during our sprints so that I can give like some reading updates, guys. Obsessed with the lashes. These are the same ones that I got from Shein, and I've been loving them. Like, I have this on for like a couple of days, almost a week, and then I can take them off, and they're very easy to take off. Like, I just apply some Vaseline and then just pull them out like strip lashes. So I've been really enjoying it. So in my next Shein purchase, I'm gonna make sure that I get a couple of boxes of these. Maybe I should actually check different like shapes and fluffiness and all that. So I've been enjoying them. I haven't needed to like wear mascara the whole week, but you know, even with just a clean face and no makeup, nothing, I just feel a little bit more put together. You know what I mean? But yeah, we'll talk again later.
What could he do for me? I told him that my love is free, but can you match me? I can do it all for myself. Want you, but really don't need help. So can you match me? I like luxury. I like fancy things. Shine on my body. Live like royalty. Treat you like a king. If I trust, but you must be worthy of the crown. I'm not just anybody, born to live in luxury. La 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 la. La 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 la. Lux. La 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 la. La 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 la. I'm serving rich Auntie Chloe B. I know my job is a blessing, but if you pay me. Rocks on my wrist, fur on my feet, setting the table in all the chic. Baby, come eat. I like luxury. I like fancy things. Shine on my body. Live like royalty. Treat you like a king. If I trust, but you must be worthy of the crown. I'm not just anybody, born to live in luxury. Time's been moving slowly, so we already in too deep. Can't get no sleep on each other, heavy teasing all day, and when the sun sets, you asking me to come through, kick it with you. Night turn to morning too.